How's everybody doing tonight? My name's Kevin Davis. I'm a retired United States Marine. Any veterans out there? All right. What branch? Navy. Anybody else? What other service members at?
This guy right here.
What branch?
I'm not in the military. I'm in the Air Force.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Hey, no, let's give it up for your service, right? Give it up for your service. Thank you for your service. It's a beautiful thing, man. You know, now, I'm retired now. You know, I'm out of the service. So my life is a little different. I got a different perspective about life. Now, I'd rather kill with comedy than just kill people. Maybe. See, in the Marine Corps, I was a sharpshooter. And I figure if I could hit these jokes like I used to hit them targets, we gonna be all right. Many times people ask me, how come I got into comedy? And it's very simple for me. I want to entertain the troops. I want to go to the most hostile, hot combat zones. You know, like Afghanistan, Iraq, Barstow. I ain't scared of Barstow. Seriously, I've been to Afghanistan. And I've been to Iraq. But when they said I was going to Barstow to do some jokes, that's when I got scared. Shit, I called my mom. I said, Mom, I'm ready to go to Barstow. I might not make it out. Tell my boys I love them. That's a true story right there, y'all. That's a true story. Who has been to Barstow? If you haven't been to Barstow, Barstow's about 150 miles from Los Angeles, about 120 miles from Las Vegas, and just 3 degrees from hell. Coincidentally, those are the same coordinates where my ex-wife lives. You like that? So there's, you know, I told that joke in Barstow. Actually, I told that joke in Barstow and they didn't like that joke.
I wonder why.
Seriously, she said you wonder why. Actually, they got real sensitive with me in Barstow. And as a matter of fact, the club manager came up to me and he said, "Hey, brother, let me holler at you real quick." I said, "Sure." He said, "Let me tell you a little bit about Barstow that you don't understand." He said, "Barstow, the city is broke. Unemployment is high, and half the population is on public assistance." And I said, "Damn, let me make sure I get this right. City broke, half the population on public assistance, and unemployment is high. I know what that means. Pussy cheaper than a motherfucker in this city." I said, "Look, I got some Kool-Aid and chicken wings. I'm fucking somebody tonight." So you know how my stay in Barstow went, right? See, Barstow to me was like a third world country. Really, see, what I didn't know was how bad it was out there. I didn't know how bad it was. I mean, Barstow's unemployment is higher than a giraffe's pussy. Don't let that one process for a minute. But see, what I do know, I'm not saying that it was third world. That's not what I'm saying. But what I do know is where all the flip phones ended up. Yeah. Fuck 4G, they just had me getting the G. Lowercase. Far as me, like I said, I did over 20 years in the Marine Corps. And in that time, you know what I mean, I was romping, stomping, hell, death, and destruction. Part of the finest military organization in the world. And then I realized one day, I need to find a fucking job. I mean, seriously. I mean, when I got out the military, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I mean, romp and stomp. But you can't put hell, death, and destruction on a resume, right? I mean, you can if you want to hear this. CIA, come out with your hands up. Fuck that. I'm not trying to get waterboarded by nobody. I can't even swim. I'm terrible with secrets. You can spray me with a water bottle and I would tell shit. I would make something up. You can spray me like, shh, Obama killed Kennedy. Shh, 2 Tupac's alive. He's in Barstow. He worked at Foot Locker. But truthfully, I was trained in hand-to-hand combat and weaponry. I mean, I was a trained killer. Where am I going to get a job in the civilian world using my skills in weaponry and as a trained killer?
Middle school teacher.
Close. So I came up with an idea. And yesterday, I opened a daycare center. Summer Cry Daycare. Bring me your kids. See, at Summer Cry Daycare, we get more done before 9 a.m. than other daycares get done all fucking week. I know a lot of you parents are busy out there. We got 2 parents working, so I got early enrollment. Drop your kids off in the morning, pick them up in 90 days after boot camp. I mean, if they can hack it. See, at Summer Cry Daycare, I want to teach the kids real world experiences. So I teach the alphabet like this at my school. A is ambush. B, booby trap. C is combat. What you think D is?
Destruction.
Destruction. You said destruction? Negative. It's dog. It's a fucking daycare center. What's wrong with her? Sick ass girl. God damn. I'm ready to get out of here, and I know I talked a lot about killing and violence and all that, but I don't believe in all that. I don't think you should hurt people or take things up with people. I don't think you should do that. But every now and then, you might have to kick a little ass. Here's the question. When is it okay to kick a midget in his nuts? When he's standing next to your girlfriend going, your hair smells good. That's my time, you guys. Have a great night.